I haven't done one of these in quite some time, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, and tonight, football is back! Baby! Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. And more importantly, you know what's back? My pre and post game analysis, or I should say my pre and post week analysis, breakdown of every single game, why each team won, and the predictions of why I think certain teams will win. Now, granted, today's week 1. All right, or I should say this week is week 1. Game 1 starts tonight, so I ain't gonna do no breakdowns and all this other stuff. Just gonna give my blind predictions, but I'm gonna let you guys know what is to come. So moving forward, every Tuesday we're gonna be doing a live stream for 1 hour, maybe an hour and a half, 90 minutes I think at the max, where we'll do, a breakdown of why each team won and what transpired in each particular game. It's gonna be like a recap show of what happened. Of course, the commentary is gonna be its own video, and then on Wednesdays, we're going to do the exact same thing to break down why I think a certain team going to win. And we're going to be interacting with the live stream chat and all that other stuff on Hot Mic. We're going to possibly have a situation where people can hop on to the stream and join me while I'm live. So if you guys want to be able to do that, go over on Hot Mic as well. Keep in mind, make sure you follow me on Hot Mic. We're still doing that 25K follower giveaway. I would hope during the season I'm able to get to that mark so we can do the giveaway. Maybe it's the same thing that we did last year where it gets to Super Bowl Sunday and bam, somebody walking away with an Xbox X or PS5. But of course, we ain't talking about that right now. All right. And keep in mind, we got ourselves the commentary series the whole doggone year. 3 videos every single week. Thursday Night Football gets its own video. Sunday, every single afternoon game played from 1 p.m. and then the games at 4 p.m. Both of those are going to be compiled together. That's its own video Sunday night. And then ultimately, prime time, Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, they get their own videos together, just to give you guys a heads up of what is to come. But the pre and post game week analysis is back, but let me give you my predictions for this particular week. Starting tonight, the reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers are at home. And visiting is them boys. We got Dak. He didn't break his ankle this year. He's healthy now, baby. Traveling over to Tampa Bay because we got Zeke. We got Amari Cooper, Van Der Esch, Jalen Smith. We them boys. We going to the Super Bowl. But they're going in the L train tonight because Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to their way into the end zone. They're walking away with a W. Next, we got Seattle traveling to Indianapolis. Give me Indy. I do not trust Seattle up front. I don't think Russell Wilson is going to be protected very well. It's not going to be looking good for him, all right? His future is going to be a little bit in peril. Who knows if Russell's going to remain a Seattle Seahawk moving forward? But we'll find out when the time comes. But I got Indianapolis going over at home against Seattle. Next, the Texan versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Deshaun Watson ain't playing. They starting Tyrod Taylor for the Houston Texans. Give me Sunshine Trevor Lawrence. Lead Jacksonville to the promised land of 5 wins this season. But give me the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Houston Texans. Next, the Eagles and the Falcons. My God, this is going to be an interesting game. This is going to be a very interesting game. But, Philly might surprise some people this year. But so will Atlanta. I got Atlanta winning at home. The home of the blowjobs and the choke artists may be on display. They may jump out to a 2-score lead and all of a sudden in the fourth quarter they'll have to fight their way back from a 7-point deficit. But I got Atlanta going out on top. The name redacted Washington football team with no name, is hosting the Los Angeles, and now go Chargers, go. And the Chargers will go into the W train that is. I got them winning a big upset victory over the Washington football team. The only reason this is categorized as an upset is simply because the football team is the reigning division champions of the NFC East. But I think the Chargers will be doing well this year, but then unfortunately midway towards the tail end of the season, they're gonna find their way to Atlanta Falcons it up and choke the season away. You know what's funny? If you really go and you look at the past 15 years of the Chargers, they are the AFC version of the Atlanta Falcons. The only difference is the Chargers did not have so many frequent blowouts on national television. The Falcons always did it in front of the entire world. The Chargers was primarily on the West Coast. So if you guys happen to be on the West Coast and you saw Chargers games, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're on the East Coast, you're like, what do you mean? But we ain't talking about that right now. Next, we got the Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. I'm never going to choose against Pittsburgh. As far as I'm concerned, the Pittsburgh Steelers going 20-0. But I'm not SpongeBob. And damn it, the last 2 years, the Bills kicked the Steelers' ass in games that Pittsburgh could have won. I'm not going to talk about 2 years ago where Devlin Duck Hodges going to go and throw 4 interceptions. I ain't talking about last year where nobody could catch a football. But all I know is Pittsburgh's going to surprise people this doggone year. And damn it, TikTok poppies in Chase Claypool and Juju Smith-Schuster better not let me down. I swear to God, if you go to the middle of the field and start Corvette, I'm going to stab somebody. But we ain't talking about that right now. I got Pittsburgh winning in Buffalo this Sunday. Next, the 49ers on the way to Detroit to take on the Lions. Lions got Jared Goff at the helm now. Who knows what that brother might just do? I think he's going to sling the ball into the end zone. TJ Hawkinson's going to tell one member of the 49ers secondary to hold my nuggets, suck my dick, for a touchdown in the fourth quarter. Only problem is they're going to lose by 17 points. I got the 49ers winning on the road against the Detroit Lions. Available now on ChiseledAdonisShop.com. Link in my bio. Why'd I say bio like this Instagram? This YouTube, baby, it's in the description and the top pinned comment, but we ain't talking about that right now. Next, the Vikings traveling to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow's back. Unfortunately, they're going to burrow their way into the goddamn L train as well because they losing at home as Minnesota's going to steamroll them motherfuckers on the ground. Dalvin Cook is going to have a hell of a performance, and I don't expect Cincinnati's secondary to be able to corral, Justin Jefferson. I think that guy's going to have over 100 yards straight out the gate. I think at the end of this week, he might have the most yards to kick off, week 1 as a receiver. I think he's going to be the league leader, probably with like 140 some yards. I think he's going to have a long, let's say 45 to 67 yard touchdown. Between that, yard mark. I don't know why. I just feel like somebody fixing to have a long touchdown this particular week, and I think Justin Jefferson is going to be the culprit. So I got the Vikings winning on the road in Cincinnati. The Jets taking on the Panthers. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. I think this game might actually have some fireworks. I don't know anybody who's not a Jets fan or Panthers fan who's looking forward to watching this game. In fact, I don't think there's a single soul outside of those fan bases looking forward to this particular game. But damn it, the Jets might win. I don't know why. I feel like the Jets gonna win on the field goal. I may change my mind down the line. Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with the Jets right now. I got the Jets winning on the road. Next, the Cardinals taking on the Titans. I don't gotta say much about this doggone game. I think the Cardinals offense is gonna be firing on all cylinders this particular year. However, despite the fact their defense, you got two bookends who's going to be able to get after the quarterback and Chandler Jones and also, well, then again, brother wants a trade. But whatever the case is, Chandler Jones, J.J. Watt, I think those guys going to have themselves a good day. But guess what? Oh, Henry is going to have a whole lot of real estate to run around on the field. Why? Because Julio Jones is there now. Tannehill has been playing at the top of his game for the last 2 years. And can't forget about A.J. Brown either. You think that play action fake isn't going to start to fool, the defenses in the third quarter? All of a sudden, now they're going to have to stay honest to possibly having Tannehill run a play action fake, and that backside linebacker, the weak side linebacker, is not going to go and over pursue. He's going to stay at home. And remember, in the fourth quarter, who runs the rock better than Derrick Henry? So guess what? That's one less man inside the box pursuing the actual stretch handoff to Derrick Henry because they got to stay back there just in case that Ryan Tannehill's going to go boot out with the football. So guess what? Derrick Henry about to run Henry run all over that Cardinals defense. I got Tennessee winning at home against the Cardinals. Next, the Browns and the Chiefs. Woo, rematch of the divisional playoff game. But guess what? Mahomes ain't getting kicked out of this game. He ain't getting knocked out of this game. He not going. Somebody hit me. I don't know who hit me. Somebody hit me. I think maybe I'm concussed. What happened in this game? No, that's not happening at all. There will not be any cheap shots. There won't be any drunk-looking Mahomes. That brother's going to be finding a whole lot of free real estate. This weekend against the Cleveland Browns. I see the Chiefs winning big. I'm talking about this going to be one of them games in which your hairline, or I should say your eyebrows, go through your hairline. You're going to look at the final score like, what? Because everybody's talking about the Browns being a possible Super Bowl contender, which on paper, they look like they are. But I think the Chiefs going to go out there, take care of business. I am a bit concerned about that offensive line, but they added some other pieces. They look better than you think they are. That's what's up. That's going to be a question mark for later on in the season. But week 1, I think Mahomes going to make the right decisions. I think that brother's going to blow up the scoreboard. It's going to look better on the scoreboard than the game actually looked like. But I got the Browns losing huge here against the Kansas City Chiefs. I see the Chiefs rolling over the Cleveland Browns and walking away with a W. Unfortunately for the Browns, the only Super Bowl they go into in week 1 is the toilet bowl, goddammit. Next, the Dolphins taking on the Patriots. Mac Daddy Jones is starting at the quarterback. The Dolphins rolling in. Jalen Waddle at the wide receiver. You got Tua Tongue on an areola out there slinging the ball. Well, I put the right arm. He's slinging the ball with the left arm. All that other stuff. Bill Belichick's still going to make Brian Flores look like a bum. He's going to tell him, hey, man, you got your W's. Last year you walked out here. You embarrassed me. You used to be on my staff, and then you walked away with W's. You guys had a winning season when I had my first losing season for the first time in a very long time. I want my restitution, and I expect Bill Belichick to go out there, coach his team up, and they're going to mess around and have a winning season this particular week, or I should say this particular year, and it's going to start with week 1. I got the New England Patriots, the Lolly Lule Low, winning in Star Foxborough off a field goal. Why was it not Nick Folk at the kicker? I make all these jokes about Nick Folk. I do. Don't get me wrong. When it comes to Nick Folk, you Google search him, my face pop up first. I don't know how that's the case. I cannot confirm nor deny said sentiments. But he should have been the starting kicker for the New England Patriots. We got Norton, who shanked 3 kicks against the Eagles. So I think he's going to make the game-winning kick this particular week, and then all of a sudden everything's going to go to shit, and then maybe Nick Folk will make a resurgence, but we ain't talking about that right now. Next up, the Broncos on the road to take on the New York Midgets in MetLife Stadium. And guess what? In MetLife Stadium, they're going to be hosting an L. Why? Because I think the Denver Broncos are going to go in there and take care of business, walk away with a W. Teddy Trolls lives somewhere near the Bridgewater. Is going to be slinging that football around. It's not going to be a magnificent, quarterback display of dominance, but it's going to be just enough to walk away with a W. Although I expect the Giants to be much better this year than they were last year. Just do not turn the football over and expect Saquon Barkley to have himself 1 or 2 huge highlight reel plays. Unfortunately, his team is going to fail him in the red zone. We'll see how that all plays out. Next up, Packers and the Saints. Where's this game being played? Jacksonville? I cannot recall where the Saints games are going to be played this particular year, because I know they're not going to be played inside the Superdome as far as I'm concerned as of right now. But one way or another, Jameis Crabsleg Winstead taking over the helm for Drew Brees. Aaron Rodgers is rather angry this particular year, and I expect that brother to be ultra instinct this entire football season. So he's going to be lighting up the doggone scoreboard, and he's fixing to do that same thing this year against the Saints. So I should say this particular week. I don't know why I keep confusing week and year. Perhaps I'm a little bit high off that cocaine, baby. A little bit of heroin. Opioid. But we ain't talking about that right now. One way or another, I got the Packers on the road. And go, Pack, go. They're going to be eating all kinds of cheese out of the New Orleans Saints, and they're going to walk away with a W. Then we got the Bears traveling on the road to take on the Los Angeles Rams. I've said this time and time again, and I think I'm going to have to go into detail throughout the entirety of the season. I actually have the Rams as the dark horse to win the NFC. I think Matthew Stafford is going to have the best season of his entire career. I think this man is going to be firing on all cylinders. He might just be the leading candidate for the MVP and mess around and win that son of a bitch. All right? But one way or another, I got the Rams winning over this Chicago Bears team. Who the hell? Why is Andy Dalton starting at quarterback? It should be Justin Fields. We're going to see him later at one point in the year, because Red Rifle will turn into a Red Rifle and shoot himself in the goddamn leg one way or another. I don't know whether it's going to be week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't really matter. All I know is the Rams fixing to win big over Chicago. And last but not least, the Ravens on the road to take on the Gruden Grinders in Las Vegas. This right here is going to be an interesting one. But I got the Ravens winning on the road. Initially, I was going to roll with the Raiders to walk away with this W, because they always end up playing on prime time in week 1. If I'm not mistaken, they always have the Monday Night Football game. whether it's the late Monday Night Football game or the early Monday Night Football game. But week 1, the Raiders is always on prime time. What's up with that? Doesn't really matter. But one way or another, I think the Ravens going to go on the road and they're going to walk away with a W. So let me just run down who I got winning once again. And you guys let me know in the chat room, comment section, why, or I should say, what your predictions are. We can't really go with a why so far, but if you'd like to expunge, if you'd like to, go out there and tell the people why you think certain teams are going to win, we can have a little bit of a dialogue before kickoff tonight. So here we go. Game 1, we got the Buccaneers winning at home, the Colts winning at home, Jacksonville winning on the road, the Falcons winning at home, the Chargers on the road, the Steelers on the road, the 49ers on the road, the Vikings on the road, the Jets on the road, Tennessee winning at home, Chiefs winning at home, Patriots winning at home, Broncos on the road, Packers on the road, Rams winning at home, and Ravens win on the road to Viridian City. You guys let me know in the comment section who you guys think is fixing to win this particular year, or I should say who's going to win this week. And hell, give me your Super Bowl predictions and who you think is lifting up the Vince Lombardi trophy in Super Bowl 56. Goddammit. Let's go have ourselves a successful football season for the 2021 season. And damn it down with Tom Brady. But we ain't talking about that right now. I'm headed back to the Shadow Realm. Let's go! Oh, I'm going live tonight for the game, by the way. Live on Hot Mic and on YouTube. Make sure you're there. You're not going to want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. You do not want to miss out. Greetings, it's me again. Would you guys like to win a brand new PlayStation 5? Or perhaps you'd rather have an Xbox X? All you've got to do is click the links in my description, download the free Hot Mic app, use the invite code Adonis, or click the link that'll take you directly to Hot Mic. Just follow me on the app and you'll be entered into the giveaway for a PlayStation 5 bundle and an Xbox X bundle. If you guys already follow me for the 10K follower giveaway last season, you'll already be entered. If you follow me for the NBA Finals giveaway, you'll already be entered. I don't care about burner accounts. I don't care how many other accounts you happen to make. All you've got to do is download the Hot Mic app, use the invite code Adonis, follow me on the app, and you will be entered. May the odds ever be in your favor.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Please! Please!